This is the Baddies West after show. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. We're about to get into some things. Season 3 of Baddies. We're on the West Coast, Baddies West. We're about to unpack everything that we just saw on the series or the season premiere of Baddies West. I'm so glad to have you. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable, pour you a drink, roll you a blunt. We're going to get into a deep dive of this episode, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back to Damieon After Dark. If you're new here or you have not subscribed yet, click the subscribe button right below this video. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and like the video. That's going to make sure it's shared out throughout the YouTube community to where more people can find this video, this channel. Last but not least, join the conversation. I definitely want to hear what y'all have to say about this explosive season premiere of Baddies West. Wow, it was huge, right? Now, let me say this before we get too deep into it. Obviously, this is not the episode, so if you're looking for the full episode of Baddies West, you ain't gonna find it here, baby, okay? Head on over to the Zeus Network app. You can watch episode 1 there. We're just gonna be recapping it and getting into it. What did y'all think? Oh my God, what did you think? The highly anticipated season 3 premiere. It did not disappoint, in my opinion. I'm gonna give the premiere an 8. Would y'all say that's fair? I'm gonna give it an 8. I mean, it was action-packed. There was a lot going on that we got to get into. A lot going on. The show started at Natalie's house in LA. Well, I say Natalie's house, but I don't think that's actually not Natalie's house. That was an Airbnb that they rented. I've seen Natalie's home on Instagram before. We've seen it. So we know that's not her home. At least I don't think so. But anyway, her and Jacob are there. Natalie's mom and her aunt show up to her house, which was different. I'm like, okay, I like it. Hold on, y'all. Let me let my dog out. Okay, so they show up to Natalie's mom and her aunt show up to the house, and they're pretty much there to celebrate the success of Baddies South, apparently. Natalie's talking to them about the success of Baddies South with 52 million streams. 52 million streams, y'all. That's a lot of fucking streams for a show. 52 million streams, y'all. That's crazy if you think about it. That's wild for Zeus to be doing numbers like that. And if you think about it, 52 million streams multiplied by what? $5.99 a month? If it works like that. Anyway, Natalie talks to her mom and her aunt about the cast and who's returning, which we already know. We already know who the cast is. We know who's returning, but I guess they're going to give an introduction to each girl. I noticed, this is just some notes I made about the introductions. Scotty's introduction, she says that she's back and she wants to redeem herself. Well, based off of the trailer, baby girl, you fooled yourself, because you ain't fooling us. You ain't redeemed yourself. You still look a damn fool in the trailer, Scotty. You got Natalie whooping on you. I mean, like, you really made yourself look crazy. If the trailer is anything like the season, I don't think you're going to be redeeming yourself, Scotty. Now, I'm so excited to see Kat back. I've said that in past videos. Kat was on BGC Miami season 5. If y'all didn't see that season, BGC Miami season 5 is like my favorite season, next to season 4 with Natalie's season. Those were my 2 favorite seasons, 4 and 5. Something about Kat I just love. She's a no-nonsense type of girl. So I'm excited to have her back. Kat says she's definitely here for a Natalie Nunn party. And I'm like, now, Kat, you say that until you butt naked in a hotel room in Dubai selling pussy, allegedly. That's what a real Natalie Nunn party is, allegedly, right? Now, Alabama's finest. I thought they were talking about me at first. Lo London is here. I'm so excited. I've always loved Lo London. She's an Alabama girl. I'm an Alabama girl. We both from Alabama. We both country we both country corn-fed collard green bitches, okay? So I fucks with her. And she's beautiful. Lo London is fucking Beautiful. Stunna Girl says she's charted and she's a real rapper. And at first I'm like, yeah, girl, that's what y'all all say. But then they played a song that I kind of heard before. I didn't know she sang that song, Throw It in Rotation. Throw It in Rotation. I didn't know she sang that. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know what song I'm talking about? Because at first I wasn't believing her. I'm like, okay, if she sang that, maybe she really did chart because I've heard that song before. We find out that Razor and Stunna Girl have both done prison time, along with Tommie. Tommie later says that as well. And I'm like, did Razor get her name in prison? Because she did say they call her Razor because she'll cut a man or a woman. So I'm like, did she get that name in prison? From her cellmates? Like where did that come from? I'm scared of Razor, y'all. I'm scared of her. She pretty but lethal. These introductions, though, that they're doing to each girl is giving BGC vibes. It's giving Bad Girls Club vibes. So I'm here for it. I'm here for the little introductions. I may not be too ethical, but I'm fair. That's what Biggie said. I like that. I'm going to start using that. I may not be too ethical, but I'm a fair bitch, okay? I didn't care for Biggie in the auditions. Then I felt like she was growing on me. And then seeing her in this episode, like, I'm not a fan of Biggie's. I tried, y'all. I tried. I thought I was going to like her. But Biggie is very much thirsty. She is very thirsty. Like, the corners of her mouth are dry as fuck. Homegirl has been waiting for this moment to be on TV all her life. She's been a party promoter or whatever, event coordinator, whatever she said. So she's been in the background. She's been behind the scenes. She's not used to being the it girl in front of the cameras. So she's finally got her moment. She's in front of the cameras, and baby, is she thirsting. Is she itching? I mean, she's fighting for that camera time in this first episode. We'll get into that. Natalie says she wanted to add a DJ to the cast. That's how DJ Sky was casted. You remember DJ Sky was not originally in the cast announcement that Zeus made, but apparently they wanted a DJ. I didn't know we needed a DJ. DJ Sky says she's the official DJ of Baddies West. And I'm like, since when do we need a DJ? I mean, don't y'all go to different clubs every night on the show? So I'm sure there's a DJ there. Why do we need a DJ on the bus or in the... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Apparently, she's Chrisean's best friend. So that will be interesting to see. I'm liking this little scene with her aunt and her mom. I like Natalie's aunt. I like the commentary that they're bringing. I think it's nice. Something different to see, seeing their families involved. I wish we had more scenes like this in the show and it wasn't always just drama, fight driven, but hey, that's what y'all like. Now Tommie, in her intro, she says she's been in jail since she was 14 years old, and this is her 3rd year being free. She's only been free for 3 years. I'm like, damn, we got all the killers and the dealers and the $100 billers in this cast. Everybody done been to prison. Everybody done did something. I guess it's safe to say Zeus don't do background checks around this bitch, but that's what they want. They want these kind of girls, right? They want these street girls who will cut a bitch down in 2.5 seconds. It makes me think that this season is going to be crazy. This season is going to be like times 10 of what Baddies South was. Especially how episode 1 ended. We're going to get into that. I promise y'all. We're going to get into the crazy bust fight. How are we feeling about the new intro? When it shows the girls' names and they're doing their little, the little slow motion and it shows them. How are we feeling about that? I'm here for it. I like it. Zeus did their thing on that part. I'm going to have to give it to them. It's shot pretty. The graphics are neat. It's just creatively pleasing to the eye. It's aesthetically pleasing. I liked the intro. I'll say that. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments if that matters to you. I like little things like that, like the intros, the confessionals. I guess that's just like the producer in me. I like seeing little things like that. Now, the next scene that we're at is the promo shoot. They're doing the promo shoot for the show. All the girls are getting together and they're doing this photo shoot that's going to promote the show. And Chrisean comes in late and after everyone else is there. And she says that the energy is off. Everybody is staring at her and it's weird. She don't like it. Now, right off the bat, we can tell where this Lo London and Chrisean beef is going to come from. Because if y'all recall, in the trailer, Lo London and Chrisean fight and they have their issues with one another. And we see where it's going to start. Where this originated from is Rock showing up late and some of the girls feeling like she's disrespecting their time. She's not taking it serious. They all left their normal jobs to be here. Why can't Chrisean show up and do things like the rest of us? Lo London says, Chrisean finally shows up. Nice to meet you. So we can tell that the energy is going to be off with them right off the bat. And then Stunna Girl, when Tommie walks in, Stunna Girl says in her confessional, here comes Grandma. When Tommie comes in, because we know that Tommie and Stunna Girl have issues prior to this show based off of the auditions. Y'all remember we talked about it here in the auditions when Stunna Girl and Tommie got into that altercation. Stunna Girl says, I don't know why you walked in this building and acted like nothing was going to happen to you. So Stunna Girl has premeditated that she's going to come into this place and whoop Tommie's ass. She's going to lay hands on Tommie. She's already decided before she even got there that first day of filming, I'm fixing to show out. I'm fixing to show these bitches. I'm fixing to lay hands. So the energy's off in the room. There's attitudes. Girls are side-eyeing. You know, everybody don't know one another. We all still trying to get to know one another. It's like the first day of school. Y'all know how that be. It can be a little weird. It can be a little tense. And then Stunna Girl, off the rip, has something to prove. Stunna Girl, off the rip, wants to be the center of attention. She wants to be the star of the motherfucking show. She wants everybody to see who Stunna Girl is. It's not interesting enough for her, apparently, because here we go. Out of nowhere, Stunna Girl sneaks and runs up on Tommie, and she tags that ass. Wop, wop, wop. Pulling hair, pulling weave. Tommie looks a mess when she gets up. Stunna Girl really did put the paws on her. And it's like, really, though? Is it that, like, the auditions, is it really that deep that you gotta come in here with all this negative energy? And not only that, you sneak up on this girl. You don't give this girl a chance to defend herself. You run up on her. It's like, really, Stunna? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Because you giving Thirst Bucket big time right now, too. You and Biggie get the Thirst Bucket Award for episode 1. Because y'all are at the photo shoot. Like, what the fuck? It's day 1. Can we get to know one another? Can we chill for a minute? Literally, production is cleaning up blood off of the fucking floor. And it's like, bitch, this ain't the prison yard, ho. Like, sit down. This ain't cell block D. What are you doing? You already scrapping. I would have been so pissed if I would have spent money for this photo shoot. We got cameramen here. We got hairstylists, makeup artists. We got producers here. You know, it costs a lot of money. They rented out this huge mansion, and this bitch walks in and ruins everything. This is the moment where y'all should have iced her out. Like, I know realistically, she's good for the show. They probably didn't want to get rid of her, but I don't know. If it would have been me, y'all, I would have probably sent Stunna Girl home right away. Because if this is the energy you're bringing right off the bat, like, but then again, this is what Zeus fuels off of. I would not be surprised if a producer from Zeus put a bug in Stunna Girl's ear and told her to fight Tommie. We need an exciting first episode. We need a fight the first episode. We need drama. Run up on Tommie when you get there. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Tommie is going the fuck off on security because security was holding her back once Stunna Girl snuck her. And she's pissed. She's like, why the fuck do I have 3 security holding me back, but y'all got 1 security guard holding Stunna back? And she is pissed. I mean, she's getting up in these security guards' faces saying, don't you ever put your goddamn hands on me. Don't you ever fucking hold me back, bitch. I ain't scared of none of y'all. I don't care. You can sit there. You can try to look tough and mean. I ain't scared of you, bitch. She got up in their faces. Tommie was mad. Rightfully so. I felt her anger in that moment. I would have been boiling mad too. Like, I've showed up here today, getting my makeup and hair done. It's gonna be a long day. I done got up early. I'm gonna be around a bunch of bitches I don't really care for. And out of nowhere, I gotta worry about my safety because this hyena over here don't know how to fucking act. And yes, y'all can say, well, she did this at the auditions. That was weeks prior. Like, come on now. Are we grown or are we 12? Back on the schoolyard. Now, Tommie taking her panties off and putting them in security's face, that had me cackling. I'm not gonna lie. But she was harassing the guy the camera guy who was there taking the pictures of them. She was putting the panties around his neck and his face. I'm like, Tommie, you doing too much, girl. Leave dude alone. Now, it was funny at first when she was putting in their faces and like, smell my panties, smell my panties. And she goes out and she tells all the girls, if you're really a baddie, the ultimate baddie test, take y'all's motherfucking panties off right now. And let's pass them around and see who got, what's it called? BV? VB? Vaginal something? I don't know. Pretty much everybody take their panties off. Let's see whose pussy stanking up in this bitch. That's what Tommie said. I was like, oh my God. I never watched Tommie on Love and Hip Hop. This is the first time I'm getting to know Tommie, which is through the Baddies world. And I'm looking forward to her. She's funny. I like her. Now Stunna, she ruined the whole shoot. She ruined the whole photo shoot. They had to shut the shoot down. Everybody had to go home, and it's over. And it's like, damn, girl. All right. Like, we get it. You're tough. You'll fight. You went to prison. Like, what more do you want? What more do you want? Now, this next day, they're outside of the hotel. They're getting ready to go to the first house because their first stop is in LA. They're starting out in LA. They're getting ready to go to the first house. And Lo London doesn't want to hear it when Chrisean calls. Chrisean calls, and she's pretty much telling Rolly, look, I don't want to deal with none of the bullshit, the TV bullshit, these girls acting up for camera time. If any of these bitches want to try me, I'm ready. I'm gonna beat their asses. Lo London wasn't hearing it. A few of the other girls were kind of irritated. They're pretty much building up to the Chrisean and Lo London beef. They're giving us baby steps into what is going to be the Chrisean and Lo London fight, because Lo London is upset that Chrisean is nowhere to be found. She left the photo shoot early. She's not there to get on the bus with the girls. They feel like she's not participating, and a lot of the girls are like kind of pissed about it, mainly Lo London. And she says, you know, we're not waiting on these bitches. So Tommie's still upset, so she's not getting in the Sprinter van either. So we're down 2 girls right now, Tommie and Chrisean. Chrisean is probably sucking Blue's dick somewhere, crying, obsessed, wondering, mad where he's at. Now on the Sprinter van, Lo London brings up the fact that, look, I was rushed to get up, to get ready, to be here, and this is work. Referring to Chrisean not being there. And Biggie tries to take up for Chrisean, and she says, well, she's got things going on. She's filming another show. She's a businesswoman. And Lo London and Razor say, we all are businesswomen. We all have jobs. We all left our work to come here. And I agree with them. Like, Chrisean, baby girl, are you going to put 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Or are you going to dive in head first and be here like the rest of us so we can get the content and make a good show? Stunna Girl is in the front seat of the Sprinter van. She's got this stank attitude. She's not talking to anybody. She's not engaging. She's sitting there in the front row like this with her hands crossed. This look on her face of like a spoiled little brat. And I'm like, is this what we got to look forward to from this bitch? Like, is she going to be like this the entire fucking season? Because I really don't want to fucking watch it. Is she going to be like this the whole time? It's unattractive. Like, you're too pretty of a girl to be acting like that. Like, who are you? Who are you? Get the fuck on, baby girl. Now, Big Biggie, Big B, with that deep voice. Biggie tries to come for my girl Cat. Now, Biggie, I don't know if you watched season 1 or season 5 of BGC. I don't know if you watched the Bad Girls Club Miami, but Cat will cut your ass to the fat meat. So you coming for the wrong one, because Cat pretty much tells the girls, hey, when we go to Vegas, I'm going to try to throw us a party. I throw some really big parties. And Biggie is a party promoter or an event strategist, whatever she said. And she says, oh, you're a party promoter? She says that to Cat. And Cat says, no, I'm not a party promoter. I've just thrown some parties in the past. And Biggie's not understanding, apparently. And she's like, oh, so you're a promoter. And Cat's like, no, let me tell you what I do. I own 3 boutiques called Avoir Boutique or whatever it's called. And Biggie's like, that's not what I asked you. So I'm like, here we go. You can tell these bitches who've never been on TV a day in their life. You can tell the ones who's been on TV, who are reality TV veterans, and you can tell who's not. Biggie and Razor are perfect examples, because day one, the first time they get a camera in their face, they're like, what can I do to get the spotlight on me? What can I say or do to get the fans making a meme about me? That's the problem with a lot of these new age reality stars. They try to be calculated and they try to follow the blueprint. Like there is a blueprint, when really the blueprint of reality TV is to be like all the girls that you've seen on reality TV in the past. You're trying to duplicate and imitate them. Be yourself. The fans will fall in love with you when you be yourself. I'm trying to like Biggie, y'all. I really am. I tried to like her, but like I said earlier, the corners of her mouth, they're dry. She needs water so bad. Then Natalie brings up Tommie. Natalie, being in producer mode, she's like, let's get some more shit started. She's like, so how do y'all feel about what Tommie, what happened with her? You can tell a lot of the girls aren't feeling Stunna Girl based off of that situation with Tommie. A lot of them just really aren't feeling her. Biggie keeps saying over and over again, there's a time and a place for everything. Literally, anytime someone speaks, Biggie is saying something. She says there's a time and a place for everything. And she's got a point, but I just wish she would just shut up for a minute, because she's making things worse. She's making good drama. I guess she's doing the right thing by making some good television, good drama. But at the same time, it's like, girl, shut up. You've been talking the whole fucking time you're in the Sprinter van. Now, Stunna Girl starts talking slick to Biggie, like, mind your fucking business. And Stunna says exactly what I was thinking. Every time somebody says something, you keep talking. Shut up. And Stunna says, you clout chasing bitch. And I'm like, you know what? It's crazy. When I watch this show, I go back and forth from hating these girls to loving these girls, because I hated Stunna at the beginning. But she was telling Biggie all the things I was thinking. Like, bitch, shut up. Just shut the fuck up and sit down. You doing the most for what? For what? Biggie sounds, acts, and looks like a man when she's yelling on that bus. I'm not, like, seriously, if y'all saw it, you know what I'm talking about. She was doing the most. The absolute most. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this girl having a seizure? Is this girl on something? She was acting like a full-on circus animal, doing tricks for the motherfucking audience. Like, look at me, I'm Big Biggie. And y'all, I'm just like, I can't keep my wig on at this point. I'm just like, Rolly is in her seat laughing her ass off. And I'm like, if I was in that bus, that would be me. I'd be Rolly, just like laughing my ass off. Like, Biggie, baby girl, we ain't laughing with you. We laughing at you, because you look a plumb fucking fool right now. Stunna Girl is in that front seat, and mama is ticking like a motherfucking time bomb. Like, she is pissed. She is shaking mad because she's letting Biggie get under her skin. It's so evident that she's letting this girl get under her skin. Like, she's pissed off and she's ticking. And all of a sudden, Stunna Girl picks up Razor's liquor bottle, turns around, and chunks it in the back seat. And I'll say this, She had perfect aim, because if this right here was Biggie's head, Stunna Girl's bottle went right at it, but Biggie's reflexes were faster. Biggie was like, and she dodged that bottle. I'm like, could y'all imagine if that liquor bottle were to had hit Biggie in the face? Could y'all have, just think about that for a second. Imagine had that liquor bottle landed and hit her in the face. The show's over. It's a wrap. Production's over. Everybody go home, because Biggie's fixing to be in the fucking hospital, possibly dead, or her face cut the fuck open, her nose broke, teeth out of her fucking mouth. That's a liquor bottle. And they were like that far from each other when she threw that. That shit would have hurt. Biggie ducked and dodged that. I'm gonna give her that one. She missed. Stunna Girl says anybody can get it. She's so pissed. She says anybody can get it, and that pisses Rolly off. Now, at this point, think about it. Everybody's pretty much mad at Stunna Girl. Scotty's like, you almost hit me with that bottle. Ray's pissed because that was her liquor bottle that she picked up. And Rolly is pissed because she said anybody can get it. So Rolly's like, whoa, what the fuck you talking about? Anybody can get it. We didn't do anything to you. What's going on? What's the tea? Why are you pissed at us? So now Rolly and Stunna Girl are going at it while they're in this small Sprinter van with like 12 people on this Sprinter van, including security, production, the driver. And as if things could not get any more intense and crazy, Stunna then, keep in mind, Rolly's sitting right behind Stunna. Stunna picks up a glass of water and chunks it straight in Rolly's face. And then Rolly snatches that bitch right up. Security's jumping in the middle. It's straight up pandemonium on this bus. Like, it is fucking crazy. Now, I originally said, y'all should have just sent Stunna home. But now I'm looking like, girl may be good for TV because she don't give a fuck. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but Stunna Girl don't give a fuck. Okay? And I told y'all when I did the trailer review, when we recapped the super trailer, I said Stunna Girl is gonna be the one to watch because she was throughout the entire trailer. She's doing the most. She's doing a lot. Yes, she is. But she's making herself known. She's making herself known. Could y'all imagine being on this bus? I ain't never seen no shit like this. This season has already topped Baddies South, and we're on episode 1. We're on episode 1. I really liked this premiere. It was action-packed. It was good. I like all the girls on the cast. I'm interested to see how the rest of the season is going to play out. I definitely want to hear from my squad out there watching. Let me know what you guys thought of the Season 3 Baddies West premiere episode. Give me all your thoughts. How do you guys feel about Chrisean showing up late and Lo London having this issue with her now? Whose side are you on? Is Lo London going to end up like Persuasion last season and getting her ass washed in the dish, like the dishes in the sink? Is that going to happen to Lo London? I don't know. I hope not. I hope Lo can handle her own. I think she can handle her own. What do you think about this whole Razor and Tommie situation? Whose side were you on? Were you on Razor, or not Razor and Tommie, Stunna Girl and Tommie? Whose side were you on? Is Stunna Girl wrong for sneaking Tommie? Or did Tommie have it coming? Whose side are you on when it comes to Razor and Biggie? And Razor and Rolly? I keep saying Razor. I get Razor and Stunna Girl mixed up. Stunna Girl. Whose side are you on between Biggie and Stunna Girl? And then Rolly and Stunna Girl. It's pretty much the house against Stunna Girl at this point, and I want to know whose side y'all are on. Make sure you come back each and every Sunday night for the official Baddies West after show right here on Damieon After Dark's YouTube channel. I can't wait to come back next week and recap episode 2 with you all. Also, hit the subscribe button right below this video so you can get up-to-date notifications when I post and go live. hit the thumbs up button and like this video, because that's going to help share this video throughout the YouTube community. And join the conversation. I want to hear what you guys have got to say about this action-packed episode. So comment, leave your thoughts, opinions, reads, and more in the comments. I will try to comment back and talk with you guys about this. I love you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Damieon After Dark. Oh, and if you haven't watched Season 1, Episode 6 of the Blueface and Chrisean Love Recap, that's also up. We'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.